back to Mound Visit. We got D-Rock and Hedgehog here. We're gonna try to knock this shit out real quick, get this done. Got vacation coming up.
I got vacation, yeah. I get to go on my first cruise with my wife. She's been on like 37 of them. Said if I go and I don't like it, I'm one and done. So we're gonna get on a boat and I'm gonna show.
I think you'll enjoy it. I never been one.
I'm gonna show a bunch of people on the boat what fat, white, and happy look like. You know what I mean?
I promise I'll go on a cruise. I can stay drunk the whole time. So
15 drinks a
I
day.
am doing that. Yeah.
So I told Trish, I was like, yeah, you're gonna tell me when to back off the beer.
So is that
like I
like,
can smack 15 and start doing cartwheels at noon, then I'm gonna be thirsty for the rest of the night.
so is that 15 a day? Is it in at midnight?
Yes.
Oh, so you
But
can
I
start.
did hear from a little somebody that if you're like hot in the fucking casino, they just give you a card. And that some bitch is unlimited drinks.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to bang that out day one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and roll all the casino money I'm taking on day one. If I hit it, I'm gonna go,
I got a car.
yeah.
Nice. All right. First order of business here. Wild Bill, you were talking shit on Tim Tebow. There's some talks, I guess, that happened between Tim Tebow and the XFL. I personally would like to see him in the XFL. I think it'd be interesting. But you're calling the man garbage. And what I want to say is this man, he may not have been an elite quarterback in the NFL. He's not an elite baseball player. Very few people are professional multi-sport athletes. Let's run through some of the names of professional multi-sport athletes.
Russell Wilson.
Bo Jackson.
Deion Sanders.
John Elway.
Deion. Really? Okay, Michael Jordan.
Oh, well,
Yeah, you know, it's just
Okay.
good as Deion based. But I mean, they did it. They
did
did it.
it. Well, 'cause
They did it. I mean,
Deion played for a Major League Baseball team,
So did Michael.
for their farm team.
I thought he played.
No, I
I
don't think he ever got
think he
to
only
the
went to
Major League.
Double A. But
So
still,
he's just
I mean,
as good as Tebow.
you're talking
Yes.
about elite.
So are you trying to say
status
Tebow's
athletes.
Michael Jordan? Is that what we just did?
No, I'm not saying that Tebow is up there, but how many people have done this? I mean, have been paid to
Really,
play
you would
two
have to say-
sports
Didn't?
Bo Jackson was probably, he's got to be the most successful one.
Oh yeah.
and then some.
Who's Wild Bill's team?
Dallas. I mean,
That's why there was a comment made that he has more playoff wins than
exactly.
Dak Prescott.
Because you're talking about Tim Tebow, who does have a playoff win to his credit.
Yeah. With the Steelers.
No,
Broncos.
the Broncos.
I remember that play.
And we're talking about Dak, who is trying to get a massive,
Contract.
like, record-setting contract and hasn't even won a playoff game.
Yikes.
So, Bill, we're going to keep playing this game. I know you, and you like to keep coming at me, and I keep coming at you, but you're never going to win.
How about them Cowboys?
As bad as, Dallas Cowboys are as bad as Texas Longhorns, aren't they? Like, we're fucking back, baby. 6-6.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I
And
know
then
they
they win the
shouldn't
bowl
talk,
game,
you
and
know,
I
you're-
told you some bitches, we're back next season. Now you want to. Big 12 team only won a bowl game, but still, man, you know what I mean? Just shut up and play ball. Don't try to hype yourselves up into a mediocre season.
Yeah.
It's just I just don't understand it. Like, you know, as much as you want to talk about it, them Falcons ain't get no better no matter what you talk about them. Chiefs ain't gonna get no better than what we talk about them. So quit hyping them up.
Matt Ryan, I think Matt Ryan needs to go.
You think that's the answer to Atlanta?
No.
I think that's an answer for Atlanta.
I mean,
He can still sling it.
well,
But would you rather see him go to like Miami and just get fucking destroyed? Just like wheel him off the field. That's the last like.
Of course, I don't want like injuries like that. You know, like I don't want Alex Smith injuries. But
Oh, I was going more for who's the Kansas City guy? Castle? Didn't he get his fucking head taken off?
probably
That
a
was the
couple
whole
times.
idiot quarterback while he was down. Like,
I thought it was a Tom Brady rule.
No, the Tom Brady rule is
The tough rule.
yeah.
He slapped me.
no.
Okay, we'll change that rule next year.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that's what I had to say about that. You know, because at least Tebow's doing it in two sports. Not elite in every sport he's playing, but there's not a whole lot of people that can do that.
Now, I'll say he was a really good college quarterback.
Oh, fantastic!
With
He-
all the
that-
criminals he had with him too.
Now, come on. You know, if
You're
you're
not
going
getting back
back,
into
you're going to
that.
say the same thing about Cam Newton. Like, broke his shit, goes to Auburn, all of a sudden daddy's in like a brand new fucking Denali on 44s, and he's in three-piece suits going to class.
Cam Newton was with him a little bit there.
I'm just saying, you know. It takes one to know one, but
Cam
you can't say about Tim
Did
Tebow,
still
like, gave
laptop.
birth to little pygmies in Africa in his off-season.
Yeah.
Like, he's so fucking nice, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But he was probably one of my favorite college quarterbacks. He's not gonna. That transition's not gonna work.
No, he was never going to be a good NFL quarterback.
No, that scrambling big body quarterback's not good for a quarterback and or an NFL team. Dak Prescott.
From
that box.
A&M?
Who?
Prescott?
No, Mississippi State.
Oh,
Hey,
Mississippi
much
colors.
love to my Bulldogs.
Same colors.
Big Mississippi State fan. Got to see Nick Fitzgerald. I think it was Sunday in the XFL. He was the old. I called him the 2x4 of Mississippi State. That's some bitch. I don't think he knows how to dunk ahead when he runs. And I think he runs about a 6'8" 40. Some bitch is flying down there, you know.
All right.
Good stuff.
All right, let's move on. We got to talk about Matt McGloin.
Oh,
Because holy shit.
fucking embarrassing.
Has there been anybody that has on national television threw their team under the bus, threw that son of a bitch in reverse, and just kept going back and forth? That was amazing.
For a man that's been with these guys since December. And if you ask me who the fuck he was before this, I'm sure he had some pro time, like backup for the Raiders or something in the early 2000s. But not knowing him from Adam and watching him act like that was fucking embarrassing. Like, I don't know how he walked out of that locker room. Oh no, we'd have done fucking tied him up, a couple of bars of soap and some tube socks.
I compared it to
They had somebody worse on the backing him up. So let's go ahead and listen to this guy.
yeah.
I compared it to and this was an act in a movie. The quarterback from Replacements. Nobody can win with these bunch of losers.
I can enter the soon-to-be president of the United States, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I
He
love
should be
Keanu.
doing it. Now,
I did never
McGloin, would they sit him at half? I believe it was half.
I really kind of stopped paying attention to that.
He may have ran a series after half, but I have the stats right here in front of me. He was 8 for 19, 44 yards.
No, they
10 was his longest completion.
They didn't sit him at half because he only had 37 at the half.
2 picks. His quarterback rating was 10.
10.
Fucking 10. You know, Billy Bob. 10. Fucking 10. I couldn't believe, and the fact that you talked all that shit, and then your backup comes in, no picks, goes 4 for 8, 51 yards, 70% passer rating. Come on. Well, I don't think it was the fucking team there, guy. I think you're making some pretty shitty mistakes.
Yeah, let's see
after
what
week 1,
who was his
kissing
backup?
biceps.
Williams?
Williams. No idea.
Yeah, let's see what he does with the number ones in practice.
Yeah.
Let's see who
And
they got.
who's
Well,
next
they
week?
still got St. Louis.
Oh,
That's going to be a rough one.
ouch. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
loss.
and this is what we may get when we see somebody line up against the fucking DC Defenders, boys.
It could be.
That defense is good.
They are good.
And hey, that quarterback hadn't lost some games since high school, boys. Are we forgetting?
Cardell?
Cardell Jones hadn't lost some games since high school.
Oh, shit.
Remember, he went undefeated as a starter at
They
Ohio
won
State.
they won a championship, yeah.
Yeah.
Who did play the championship? Alabama? No.
Oh, come on. Ohio State didn't beat them. It's probably a fucking Oregon year or something. You know what I mean? Might have been like when fucking Auburn snuck in there or something. Hell, I
Was
don't
it
know.
Clemson? No.
No, it wouldn't.
No, Sunshine don't lose either.
No, he did.
Sunshine's like 29-0.
29-1 now.
Now, yeah. But
What?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Anyways, the DC Defenders, if you don't put them and the Houston Roughnecks tied for first right now, I'd like to know what kind of football you've been watching.
Those two are two.
Well,
teams.
Absolutely.
Record-wise, I mean, but
Yeah.
I still, even after that game, Houston being my team, I've got to put St. Louis ahead of Houston.
Hey, my boys
They-
didn't play.
I mean, shit. Lost the turnover battle by 3. Lost by, what was it, 4? Still had a chance to win the game.
24-28.
And just absolutely dominated that game. Other than that, I mean, if it wasn't for those 2 picks that got ran inside the 5, St. Louis wins.
Yeah.
And one of those picks shouldn't have happened.
The defense is completely offsides, but man, that throw.
That was a horrible
listen,
throw.
he was playing a good game. I'm with him, but when he fucking released that, and I seen that corner a step behind that receiver, and in cover 2, who's over the top of that receiver?
Oh yeah, that's safety.
There was 2 roughnecks between that receiver and the ball when it was caught.
Yeah.
What'd you see there, bud? Now, I heard an interview saying that he seen the jump offside.
Yeah,
He
he
thought
was
it was a free
expecting
play.
it was a free play.
So he was just gonna launch him down and force it, see what happens. That's what they're taught.
Also in that game, did you see when the quarterback got sacked? They didn't blow the whistle, and he got him through the ball, and then like it was.
you're talking
Yeah,
about
he
that.
actually had to get reviewed.
We went back to review like.
Yeah, he was clearly down.
Yeah, like,
But
I'm pretty sure
that's one thing I like though is that they are going to get that right.
Yes,
We have learned
like
that already in the XFL. They are going to get
If
that
you're
right.
not sure what's going on, which you should know what's going on, you're being a ref. But if you're not sure, don't blow the whistle. We'll fix it later.
Right.
Instead of blowing the whistle and you can't fix it later.
And I'm a big fan of this no review on the pass interference. I feel like that's going to make the refs like, hey, you better be fucking sure.
Yeah.
That way, because, in a league like this league is built, like you said earlier, to fucking put up points. We want electricity. We want Big 12 offense against Tulsa University.
If you're a fan of the
And
SEC,
we're winning
don't
65 to 40.
Yeah.
And I think with that pass interference, I think that slows it down. It keeps it like a manageable game.
I'm liking the penalty or the lack of penalties. I mean, they're letting them play, and they're grown ass men. They're getting paid for this.
I mean, if it's complete
Let 'em do
whatever that word is, and you got to hold down the receiver's arms, throw the flag.
Oh yeah.
But if they're both throwing hands, let them play. Let them fight for the ball.
They teach you that. They let them do that all the way until you hit Division I college.
Yeah.
When you're on TV, they can't let you get away with that. It's kind of
Which is
bullshit.
ridiculous, yeah.
But that's the one thing I like is that pass interference rule is really. I didn't like to read it, but now that I've watched it for 2 weeks, they're letting them play, man.
Yeah.
When you're talking 15 yards out, they're both slapping hands, pushing off each other, grabbing the wrist, and let them go until it's a blatant fucking jump or in favor of offense or defense.
I mean, if he's got his arm grabbed, he's getting turned. Then there's nothing a receiver can do to fight for that ball.
Right.
I mean, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But I'm pretty sure he may be forgotten
Quickly.
I would not be surprised if he doesn't suit up for a team for the rest of the year. Nobody wants that. That's the whole reason this league was built, and this is why they didn't go after Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't.
They don't want the
Did
divas.
you hear the whole Kaepernick story?
Oh God, yes.
I just heard that. This
I just
dude
seen the
won,
headline. He wanted a bunch of money.
Oh yeah, rumors were estimated around 30
Mil? What the fuck?
for a 2-year.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that's NFL.
XFL. That's a team's money.
Salary.
Yeah, we could the Nevada aliens could come out and that's their whole salaries. Okay?
Yeah.
All you got.
You weren't that good to begin with, bud. You came in on coattails and finished the season.
He's riding that. I took a team to the Super Bowl. We went to the Super Bowl.
No, he didn't. He was on a team that went to a Super Bowl.
He was a starter.
Well, the legwork was done.
I understand that, but he came in and he.
Harbaugh tailored that
go.
offense to suit Kaepernick and
Okay, but
his.
still, you got to the
lack of
playoffs and you
throwability.
continue to do something, either be it a game manager, but you got to the Super Bowl, and I guarantee you, he's riding that.
Oh yeah.
I'm a Super Bowl quarterback. I didn't win one. I'm a Super Bowl quarterback.
Man, we're all armchair analysis here. You know what I mean? We're all coaches on couches. But if I'm running a team and you gave me free reign, this is your baby. I'm Jerry Jones now. And even if I got a person like him, for pennies on the dollar, I wouldn't take that fucking head case.
No, he's a cancer in the locker room.
He's all about himself. As soon as he can realize that it's not about me, it's about the team, then that's when his price tag's gonna have to come down. Because if he's got talent, go out there and show it. But the first time you talk about me, and oppression and all bullshit, you're fucking done. Why?
I don't like admitting this on camera, but I was hopeful that his head would be fucking right, and this whole I'm gonna try out. You guys come out, do my combine.
Yeah.
And then like I think it was like an hour before it happened, he was like, "Oh fuck all that shit, man. We're gonna go down here to fucking this park and do it instead of over there."
Yeah.
And so half of them were like, "Well, fuck off then. We ain't come down there and watching you see when you're on our team." And then the fact that one of his receivers that worked out with him got on a team. That was it. I was like, that's what you get, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know, this league, it's not the NFL Kaepernick. It's NFL football.
That was karma doing his thing, and I thought it was fantastic.
That's
absolutely. Yeah, but I don't see McGowan or McGuane or McFucking Crybaby. I don't see how it, even in the XFL, you can keep him. Like, there's talent out there to get somebody.
Yeah.
Mosquito jacket?
Did you bring him with you?
Shit, it's not. It's February. Why do we got mosquitoes? Who's your top three? XFL.
Not in any particular order, but I didn't get to watch a lot of games this weekend. But of course, the Defenders, looking at scores, and they did play a bad team this past weekend. Guardians, right? Okay.
They didn't play a bad team. They played a bad offense.
Okay.
Guardians' defense is
good.
good.
Did they put up 27?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, the defense.
When your offense is throwing for, what was it, like 80 total yards, 90 total yards?
It was. I really.
You don't have a lot of field to drive.
Yeah, your quarterback play was 95 yards to the game.
I would say, Defenders, Roughnecks, and I think I would say 3 would be Battlehawks, just because they pretty much outplayed. I wouldn't say outplayed. They made a couple mistakes that hurt them in that game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And of course, I mean, you throw 2 picks.
Roughnecks.
Both picks go back inside the 5. They've only got less than 5 yards to get a touchdown. That's 12 points.
And that quarterback's going to score on that.
So, you lose by 4. I mean, you lost the game. It's a L.
Yeah.
But you got to feel good about yourself.
1 L, and you're still dancing.
Yeah. You get rid of those 2, and you're winning.
So, just looking at the stats here, Houston was 2 for 10 on third downs.
Yeah, that's not good.
But St. Louis was 11 for 15.
But
58% on third downs to lose a game.
But did Houston go to halftime and like, oh, we got this? You know how that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Teams go into halftime. You know,
I
like,
don't think
we
so.
got this.
I think St. Louis just came out ready to get back into the game.
Yeah, that fourth quarter was St. Louis.
Yeah.
If we're ranking this like a
Second
fight,
half was St. Louis.
yeah, if we're ranking this like a fight, St. Louis won that with the pick.
Yeah.
But the PJ Walker, bro.
He's good.
Like, let's talk about the most athletic man in the XFL right now.
Oh,
This
by far,
kid-
by far. Well, you say it's him and Cardell Jones.
Athletic wise, I think
Cardell Jones
quarterback
is a
play.
beast, like
Jones is he's a big
dude.
boy, but
He's that Roethlisberger
electricity. You're talking like fucking swag. You're talking, just this aura that pours off this Walker kid. This kid's fucking hungry. Like he wants a shot at that NFL.
And did you see that sidearm throw for that touchdown?
Oh
Man.
my god, that was right.
I mean that.
Oh, dude's arm going up, and he's just like, I'll put it on him.
Man,
And that's what I want to know. Why is he playing in the NFL or XFL and not on an NFL roster?
What's
If
his
he's doing it?
size?
He's 5'11". I looked at it. He's 5'11".
That's Drew Brees size.
Kyler Murray.
But
what is he, like 5'10"?
he
small,
gives
yeah.
me that Murray feel.
Yeah.
But I think Kyler is a little more. I think Kyler's smart.
Yes.
The Walker guy kind of gives you that. Man, he's a little fucking hair trigger. You know what I mean?
But
That somebody's liable to break 3 tackles in the backfield and stand right back in that pocket and zip one and overthrow the guy that was 80 yards downfield by 10 yards. And you're like,
I think
got excited.
Walker, you kind of got a Mahomes Favre combination there, where he's a gunslinger, but he's got the athleticism of Mahomes.
Do you think an NFL team could take a chance on him to bring him in to calm him down?
I don't think. Okay. So
No,
this is what's going to be. This is what's going to be difficult. Is coming out of the XFL to an NFL team in a key position like that. Your wide receivers. I'm not saying not one of them. I guarantee a couple of them probably make a boot up, and you'll see them third, fourth string work coming in. But I mean, you're talking about like you're fucking captain. This is your boat driver here, and you think, man, that's just a lot to weigh up. You can get him for fucking cheap. You know, you can probably sign him to like 2 years, $2 million, and that dude would be fucking hell thankful he's gonna do it. But where we need a quarterback that you wouldn't just wait on in the draft.
That's true.
You know
Somebody that's coming up out of college.
Right. Like, let's see what this you know, now we've had years where like quarterbacks coming out of college and shit. You know, we had 2. You know, and that second one's risky. You know, on those years, I can see maybe somebody getting called up to come to, was it OTAs? You know, all summer long, coming to camps and see what happens and develops. I can see that. But man, this year, that quarterback draft is going to be good this year and
it's
next
a good draft.
Well, you're going to count Burrow.
Because you're going to have Trevor Lawrence coming out.
I thought he was staying one more.
He is.
He is.
The year after this.
Okay, yeah.
Year after this, and then, okay, so this Oregon quarterback, boys. Do we have fans at this table?
Of Oregon?
Hoover?
They fucked us over in that one game years ago, and I'm still bitter about that. We had the fucking ball. We hit the ball to the ref.
Oh.
And like,
Typical OU fan living in the past, right?
Yeah. Man, I just,
I'm in a bad mood now.
Daniel Jones, I felt the same way about him last year. And they were high on him, like they seen shit I didn't see, and then they slam him into the New York Giants. I was like, you guys just don't like the fucking kid. If you're going to leave him, go to the Giants. It's like when a quarterback goes to Miami, I'm like, well, man, you had a hell of a career. We'll see you maybe in the XFL in a couple of years. You'll be coaching quarterback.
Hey, weather's going to be great.
Yeah. I'm getting that same vibe from him. Daniel Jones surprised me, but I'm not a fan. I'm not.
Yeah.
I think we're all going to be, there's going to be a lot of people shell-shocked about Burrow. They're going to expect him to come in and win 9 games in Cincinnati. And I'm telling you, the only way you win 9 games in Cincinnati is if you're the fucking Reds. You know what I mean? Like, you're not winning them as the Bengals. And we talked about this last episode.
Oh, that's good.
If I could cut one team out of the NFL right now, I could literally just flip a coin on Miami or Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Just get them out of there.
Mark this down. So when the Reds only win 8 games.
Yeah. When they win 8 games this year,
Be the Orioles of 2020.
I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of it. And coming out of the XFL, I don't see a competition like that. Maybe some, what do they do, like practice squad?
Yeah.
As far as like
linemen,
D linemen.
He was on the Colts practice squad. I mean, I was reading today, that's actually how he got the gig in the XFL, is that Andrew Luck talked to his dad and said, hey, this kid needs a spot. And then they sent him to Houston and look at him. So
I'm just going to say this. I drafted Andrew Luck before he retired this year. So if you could just not bring that motherfucker's name up, that'd be great.
all right, well, Andrew
We're
Luck.
getting all kinds of old shit now.
Fucking piece of
Now you're in a bad mood, I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah,
Willie, you got the rest of it.
We're
We're still here.
drink while you
Yeah. Speaking of, we need to get this out of the way. We had a friendly wager between Houston and St. Louis. Straight up bet.
Like a fucking idiot. I should have said, give me those points. Give me them fucking points.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't.
Yeah, so this man decided.
It was actually going to be some god-awful rum I got back from a vacation once. It was like $6, and it was called Tartuga, and I'm pretty sure my babies will be born naked now because of that. But I have a plethora of liquor in the freezer, and he decided to pick the whitest, girliest whiskey
Fireball.
I had in there. Jesus.
And it's really cold, damn near syrup. It's gonna go down really slow.
Just a little softer than a Guinness.
Yeah.
It's good.
So
It's great.
just take that, and then we'll get your top 3.
Man, you know, it's kind of like coffee. And when you see white girls at the bar shoot this and don't make a face, I'm letting you guys know. As men, no one should prefer this. My wife can come out here and bubble this bottle, okay? Out of sheer respect, I'm paying up my bet, but God bless
There's
it.
a reason I picked that out of what you had.
God bless it. Jack and Captain's blowing out my seams in there. Hey, how about this fireball? Surprised you didn't find that jank ass crown apple in there either. Ugh.
I didn't see it, or I probably would have grabbed that.
Oh,
I
thank
heard
God.
it's mixed pretty good with Sprite. Mixed with Sprite.
Who mixes whiskey? I just don't understand it.
I mean, some people
Alright.
some people can't handle. I don't drink Crown Apple and Sprite. I do the. You can put that back. I do the Crown and Coke. Or
You like vanillas.
Crown and vanilla. Ah, really?
There it is.
There it
There it
is.
is. Yeah. Well, vanilla.
If you run out, if you run out.
Which end do you want? Pick one.
So,
What
what do we do here? Top 3
You know
XFL.
what? If you were my ride, I'd fucking leave right now.
I'll pick you up later.
Man, I'd say in order here. Top
Take me
XFL.
right back to my car.
Top 3 in order XFL. Defenders, Roughnecks, Battlehawks. In that order. I think we're gonna see when Houston and DC go. I will not be surprised if that's like the highest ratings and the most people in the seats. You know what I mean? That's going to be the game to watch. That might be our. I hate when people do this, but that might be our XFL Super Bowl. That might be.
Yeah.
That might be a preview right there. Because it would be. I would be really surprised if neither one of those make it in that dance. I think the Battlehawks are there. Defense. PJ Walker made him look elementary. But, like we said, I think he's one of the best players in the league.
Yeah.
DC, they haven't played anybody, and I think we talked about it earlier. They're on a fucking bye week this week. Fucking Corn Dog's going to be slinging it against them, and Vipers. Fuck.
No, that's Houston playing them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're playing the Wildcats, which is
Well,
the bye
it
week.
ain't no better.
All right. My top 3, I'm going to go with. I'm back and forth, but I'm still putting St. Louis ahead of Houston. It's hard to do, but they outplayed them. They really outplayed them.
And I don't know if we.
That's a loss I'm not going to get back.
I don't know if we can say that though, because that defense put Houston inside the fucking 10 twice. So those numbers may have been better if they had to drive the whole fucking field instead of shooting it down there.
It could be.
But they were back.
That's a toss-up. You say, DC and Houston. I think it's going to be a rematch between Houston and St. Louis, which will be interesting because the game is going to be in Houston. That's where the championship game is.
Oh wow!
Jones hasn't lost a game since high school.
I am aware of that.
And that defense.
But we haven't seen what they can do against the team though.
I mean, this is we're 2 weeks in. We can.
Yeah.
God damn it, we know what's right. All right. We're telling the future here.
Anyway, I got St. Louis, Houston, and DC in that order. Because I really feel like St. Louis outplayed them.
Okay.
I really feel that way.
DC.
Holy shit, man.
DC and the Roughnecks play March 22nd, week 7.
That'll be a good game. Where is that?
And that's going to be in Houston. Yes, in Houston.
In Houston, that
At
helps.
5 p.m.
When's St. Louis playing?
That's a
DC.
Sunday night game.
St. Louis when do they get DC?
St. Louis.
They'll get them twice. They're in the same conference. Or division.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. We talking? Are they
March
conference
8th.
or division?
March 8th in DC.
Yep.
St. Louis in DC.
When do they play them the second time?
It'll be 2, 3, 4, 5.
Week
5
10.
weeks later.
Last week.
Yeah.
March 12th. In St. Louis.
That week 10 game, that'll decide the 1 and 2 seed out of the East. And
Houston will be rolling in
that'd
week,
be good.
week 10.
So
versus
who
the Dragons.
goes with Houston? Who comes
Dallas.
out of there?
It's gonna be Dallas.
Now hold on. Is this a Dallas team that we're gonna fucking run the ball 70% of the fucking time?
Well,
Because if you say that, I don't know. I think Houston's got their goddamn handful.
Well,
They were averaging 7 yards a carry, both running backs. You have 2 ex-NFL running backs back there who still apparently got gas in the tank.
yeah.
Cameron Artis-Payne, he looked like he was 22 years old again at Auburn.
he
He ran angry. Lance Dunbar
He was
looks
pissed.
like a third-string Dallas Cowboy quarterback, disappointing. but he still ran damn good, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you got into a dogfight because you're like, all right, I gotta get Landry Jones to quit throwing it fucking 10 yards in the dirt. Man, fuck you, Landry. You know what I mean? I'm not a Sooners fan, obviously. And
No.
dude, that running game is what kept him afloat at OU. I don't know why you thought it'd be any different, Bob. You ain't got fucking Ryan Broyles out there, bud.
No.
You got TJ Broyles, his broke ass second cousin. You know what I
don't have
mean?
Shepherd.
No.
No.
So I don't know. I mean, we were talking during the game. I said, if Dallas doesn't just fucking put every pass in their back pocket and say, what hole you want?
Mm-hmm.
You want 34 blasts. Okay, there you go. Hey,
Or
what one you
Run
want?
zone
You want a screen? Coach, can I throw a screen? Fuck no. Oh, sorry, I can do a draw play.
Yeah.
Give you a draw play. You know what I mean? I would have just ran silly. And I think that game would have got out of hand.
It very well could have. I mean, those are clearly the top two teams in the West. Houston and Dallas.
Yeah, and that's depressing that we know that. You know, like I've talked about, and I'll probably talk about every time I'm on here, fucking, you're a grown ass man and you get the nickname Corn Dog. You're a starting quarterback for anybody. Shame on you.
Yeah.
You know, Aaron Murray. Well,
Shit, while we're at, let's go ahead and pick that game, Houston and Vipers. Tampa.
I think I have the over and unders on here.
Oh dear God, let's pick
Okay,
it.
so because all right,
If
so
it's over, it's because Houston goes insane.
all right, so Houston Roughnecks and the Vipers. Straight up, who would you pick in that game?
Houston.
All right, same.
Oh yeah.
Houston. Okay. All right, so we're all three gonna pick Houston here, but let's have a little fun here. All right, do you want to get the odds where it's the Roughnecks -5.5? That'll be the first fucking quarter. Or shall we go over under 47? Now this is tricky because the Vipers can't stop anybody but themselves.
Yeah.
So Houston's liable to put up 60.
Let me get both.
it
Let me
could
get both.
be-
Let me get both. Let me get the points and the over.
It could be Houston
And I
40,
think-
and then somehow
I think Houston gets
somehow
the
they
over by
miraculously get
It takes 3 field goals. You know what I mean?
Houston gets the over by themselves.
I mean, the thing I'm loving about this, and I put this up on the page, I made that meme, you know, Tampa Bay has thrown more punches this season than they have thrown touchdowns.
That's impressive.
I mean, that
Miles
is,
Garrett is happy. You know what I mean? He's like, that's my boys.
Yeah.
he's looking to buy into the Vipers as
Yeah.
an owner.
Yeah, he's trying to be like, hey, if I throw you another 100,000, you think you can get the better players?
Yeah.
See, this is how you take his helmet off.
Yeah. Man, yeah, we're all going Houston there. You know, just for the sake of marking down as a bet, give me the over on 47 points.
You're going to go
I'm
over?
gonna go over. I think Houston. I know Houston can light them up, but like you said, that's not far fetched to me to think that Houston can hit 42 by themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm going on the off chance that their defense gets caught sleeping twice,
And
and
gives up two
Tampa
field
gives
goals.
up 2 field goals. Tampa hits 2 field goals, 42-6. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. I'll take my money and get out of here.
I mean, that's
So
a
I
tough one just because.
I want Houston and I want the over.
Yeah.
47 points over.
Okay, yeah, we're all clearly taking the points with that, and the over though.
I love it. I think this
But,
will be the first game.
but what do they do if they get up by 30 and
Scratch that. Our game went over.
I did.
yeah, it was the only
It was the
one.
only one
There's
that
only
went
been
over.
2 games that they over.
Yep.
In 2 weeks. But what happens if they get up by 30 in the third quarter and they just put it on cruise?
You think you can keep PJ Walker's crazy fucking
Yeah, you
side
set his ass on the bench.
that he'll get out there. You better watch him. That Simmons right out there wide receiver.
He's tiny.
Yeah.
He's just gonna sneak out there.
I
He's gonna
see-
fit in somebody's back pocket and go out there.
Because there has to be incentives to score in this. They haven't said it. Nobody's talked about contracts and all that. But I guarantee there's they want points high.
Well, see,
And I don't think they're gonna want you to let off the fucking throttle. We're not gonna hurt a bunch of college kids' fucking feelings here. In the NFL, there's respect.
Push harder.
You don't rack it up in the fourth quick. Fuck that. This is the
No.
XFL. We're here to we're here to let them hit and let them score.
These guys are trying to get an NFL.
Right, yeah. So
Keep going.
hey, fuck
Don't
your
stop.
career. We're gonna respect Big Game Bottle. We're not
I
gonna let
mean,
them score.
and we're also talking about the quarterback that has scored more or the same amount of touchdowns
as every other team in the fucking league. He's
And when
he's
he's
tied.
he alone
He's
is
tied with 7 different teams. by himself.
Yeah.
The kid's a gunslinger. I'm telling you, over. Give me the points. Give me the over 47.
You know what? You convinced me. I'll take the over on that as well. It's hard to.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to not look at that because the Vipers are fucking horrible.
Oh man, God bless.
God, they are horrible.
They look good losing though. Beauty's done.
They will go down swinging, literally.
Yeah. All right, Hedgehog, what do you got?
I'm taking Houston, of course.
Houston,
And
I'll
I'm
take the
taking
over.
the points.
And
over. Houston, okay, we're and over.
We found our new Kansas Jayhawks. In football, we found our new Kansas.
All right, let's move on. Dallas and Seattle.
Dallas and Seattle.
Now, hold on. This is a me and Mace, our team going against each other.
Ooh, we're gonna have to get a separate video with you guys on this one.
Or we can go ahead and
I feel like you're about to bitch out of this one.
no pause. Like cut video, and then find out what Mace's bet's gonna be, and then come back. Like
If that's gonna be the issue, then the only way I'm gonna be okay with this is if you don't say it, and throughout this week, I want a video of you FaceTime yourself. Hey, my Dallas Originals are gonna kick the shit out of Mace's team. Blah blah blah. And I got them like this. I want the over, and I want Mace to do the same thing.
So we can basically just Snapchat a video, save it, send it to Will,
And he can
and
post
then he can throw it.
whatever. Yeah. However you want. If we want to do that, we do that.
Okay, so we're gonna leave this one off the table. Or
For
I'm not
you.
gonna- Yeah, for me.
Yeah. You're like Kirk Herbstreit. You're calling the game.
We'll call the game. So
Yeah,
And halfway through the week, like, fuck it. My
Just
boys
a
are kick your shit.
little 10, 15 second clip, what you got, and we'll get the same from him.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe even a friendly wager since you're playing each other. Like me and Will, we do our friendly wager.
well, we can't do alcohol, so I guess we're gonna do.
Being boozled again?
No, what's one thing he hates to, does he hate milk? Cool, then he's got to chug a hug of milk or something. You know what I mean?
I don't
And
want
you
to
got
put
to
that
do something
on
like
anybody.
that.
Oh, we'll come up with something.
There you go.
Okay.
We'll talk to each other. It's weird. But
All
we
right.
talk to each other.
Who
All
you got?
So we got Dallas and Seattle. The Dallas Renegades are favored by 4.5. The over and under is 44.5. All right, so Seattle, I don't know if they're competitive. They act like it. But that game's in Seattle.
Mhm.
They just opened that up to 30,000 people and sold it, boys.
Yeah,
Sold it.
I think they had
They are
just
excited
under
to
on
see it.
that. and-
Man, I think
Go ahead.
they hit like
You want one?
45 or 50,000
I'll take
on
one.
average of their soccer team up there, the Sounders, and not the Sounders, but Seattle, and they win the fucking cup. Like, it's a huge deal. I think home field advantage plays a big part in this. And man, I'm gonna go. Give me Seattle. Give me Seattle in the points.
You're taking Seattle,
Seattle
with the points.
and the points. So 5 points.
Seattle, fuck.
Give me
Okay.
Seattle plus 5 points. I think
What about the over under?
44.5. Give me under. Give me under by 10. I'd be surprised if it breaks 35. Total. I don't think Big Ed Mom's going to let Landry just run the ball. He's not going to.
He's gonna wanna try to throw the ball.
Yeah. I think Seattle's going to get lucky. I wouldn't be surprised if this fucker's 14-10. That wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Can they score 10 points in them? I mean,
Sure.
Yeah,
6.
6 plus the one in field goal.
That's true, yeah. I mean,
Oh, math is hard.
yeah. This whole Common Core thing. I got kids in school. I'm trying to learn this shit. It's fucking me all up.
That's a whole different video, but we should do something with that because it's fucking broken. It's fucking broken.
And then
Did you know how I learned multiplication? I fucking wrote it down 1,000 times.
Yeah.
You know?
You know,
And here I am.
you know how I
commit
made
that shit
nines?
to memory.
With my fingers.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, how about yourself, Willie? What do you like here? Dallas at
I
Seattle.
think I saw Landry Jones knock some of that rust off. He's still going to have some on him, but I think it's only going to take about half quarter to a quarter to get going. I'm not sold on Seattle yet. As
this
a
is
defense.
why I like
I mean,
this
they're
guy.
shit.
I'm about to flip it on
I
now.
mean, no. I mean,
4.5
they played
points
Tampa
so
Bay.
Huh?
They played Tampa Bay and they gave up 9 points to them.
They gave up a touchdown. The only touchdown they got?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I mean-
didn't know that.
They're not great. They won by 8 over the Vipers.
Huh?
I mean, they broke their fang when they bit down.
Well, now, hold on. You're coming after one of the coolest / douchiest pump ups I've ever heard in my life. So I'm gonna need you to back the fuck up, boy. Bite down! You know, I still at heart am a Tampa fan. When they start doing good, don't bring these videos up because I'm like, I've been with them all along. Yeah, Dallas beat LA by 7 in LA.
Mm-hmm. LA is not fantastic.
That's a time zone too. Watch it, boys. You know that affects college and pro. Jump in time zone.
I'm going to take Dallas with the points.
Easy.
And I'm still going to take the under.
Hey, wait, you just told me Landry shook off Russ that he didn't have because he's been in the NFL for 3 years.
Because they're going to get up by 20 and they're going to start feeding those backs.
The fuck they are. That's how they're going to score in the first place. They're not going to let them keep running. You see how it's like, quit letting them throw it. Let Landry throw it.
I think that's what they're going to have. They're going to put him in cruise control once Landry gets a couple of touchdowns underneath him. I don't see him throwing wild like he did.
Touchdowns. You heard
I
it
heard that
first.
more than one.
You heard
that
it
surprised
first.
me right there.
A couple moves 2. So it's going to be 2 plus.
I don't think he's going to be nearly as wild as he was in this first game for him.
That's fair.
And he still broke 300 yards in damn near that
How?
fourth quarter.
Don't know.
That fourth quarter was wild.
Yeah.
It really was. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take Dallas with 4.5.
All right.
And
I like it.
All right. Fair enough. I mean, not everybody gets right as I am. So, there you go. All right, who you got up next?
All right, we got New York and St. Louis.
New York at St. Louis.
Yep.
Let me get the
Is that their
sound.
clown?
Let me
Is
get the
that
sound.
St. Louis first one?
I think it might be their first home game.
Yeah.
I really do.
Battle Hawk.
All right, yeah, do you want me to say like the points are over?
I want to hear the cacao thing.
Oh, yeah. You're going to hear a lot of that come this week, I promise.
But I hope you record it and send it to the group. Just every touchdown.
I might just send it to you like on Friday, because Saturday morning I'm heading down to Galveston.
Oh, that's right.
I'm probably going to start getting blackout drunk as soon as I hit there.
Just send me a few of them.
Yeah, I'll just send you a Battle Hawks. So yeah, 7.5 point favorites, and over and under is at 42. That's
okay. I'm going to step in first on this one. I am going to take St. Louis with 7.5 because New York's not going to get shit going.
Yeah, who's going to be the thrower? Did you say you're going to St. Louis this week?
No.
Are you trying out for the Guardians?
Okay.
Good luck, bro.
Yeah.
If you do, I'll definitely buy your jersey because you can start quarterback for them right
I
now.
just now seen that the stadium's called the Dome.
Well, yeah.
And the Battle Dome?
Well, yeah.
That's badass.
Hey, that's almost as cool as the whole dang cook. You know, welcome to the
No.
fucking dome, bitch. You know,
I'm kind of wishing now I would have went with the
Over
Battle
under
Hawks.
42.
42. That's a tight overnight.
That is a tight one. God bless. Give me the under.
He wants.
I don't see St. Louis scoring 42, and I don't see New York scoring.
I waited for a brief second and I realized he was done. So
I agree. I'm gonna take the points and over.
The over.
You're gonna go over?
I'm gonna go over.
42 points? You're going over that?
I think
maniac.
I think
You're
the
gonna
Guard-
write that down
yeah.
somewhere.
I think the Guardians
Alright.
will get some trash points. I think it's gonna we're so far out of hand, like a 30 something points.
That
by
St. Louis
halftime.
is gonna be like, and our quarterback for this drive is Section 5, row 6.
Come on,
Gee,
down.
come on down. Congratulations.
I'll take the over.
All right. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, just give me the -7.5 and give me the under. I think it's. Oh fuck! Kind of like the whole Tampa game we just called. I think that's going to be like a 12 to fucking 28 kind of game, and that's with the trash touchdown at the end.
When we get done here, I'm gonna have to get all the picks from everybody.
Right on. DC Defenders at LA Wildcats. Kitty.
What's the points?
DC at Wildcats. Defenders giving up 7 points. Over and under 45.5.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not gonna take
what?
the points, and I'm gonna go under.
So you want Los Angeles plus 7 points?
Yeah, Los Angeles plus 7, and then the under.
You want under 45 and a half.
How much you want to put on
I'm interested. I don't have much, but I mean, I'd almost pre-shot right now.
How about a bottle this size?
Get out of here.
I'm not drinking. No, that's
No, we're not drinking the whole damn thing. Just
No,
here's your you won. There you go.
don't buy me Fireball.
You're not just with it.
I was just saying, I wanted it until the price is a bottle of Fireball.
All right.
We're trying to get rid of this one.
Choice of liquor.
Whoa. Ooh.
A bottle.
Hey, no. Oh, come on. No blue label Johnny Walker, alright? We're not spending $300 on that.
Yeah. Clean that up for
I
it.
don't feel like taking a loan out in February. No, I'm interested in this. I want to see where you guys go with this, because you guys are complete opposites here.
We can do a small bottle of Jack on this.
Okay. Small ball Jack.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now don't be cocksuckers. We're not talking travel.
No.
No.
We're not talking airplane size.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Small ball high.
Alright, so you guys are complete opposites
This
here.
is,
I understand.
what size is this? What the fuck? Why is this shit not printed on the front? It's got it in the back. This
I'm
is
gonna
750,
go,
the 500.
Wait. You had who'd you have?
I had
Los Angeles plus 7, under 45 and a half.
going out on a limb.
I'm gonna go DC Defenders and the 7, and I am going to go under as well. I don't like the over there.
I don't like the over on this one either. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with you. The same on this one because
I don't like the over.
yeah.
That's it right there. This is all 4.
All 4 games.
Dallas.
I think there's some good games. Definitely, man. I think the best game of the fucking weekend is probably gonna be Dallas and Seattle. Honestly,
Shit out of my face.
I think that's gonna be the closest game. Like what I've seen in 2 weeks, what I've seen on paper. That's probably gonna be the only game within 10 points.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think Big Game Bob's in for another big game, and I think he's not gonna have an easy game all season long, unless he gets that fucking run game going. It's there. You just gotta unleash it.
Yeah.
Just unleash it.
I'll call Bob later and let him know.
Run stop is nothing.
Farmer, yes,
Right,
I did.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I'll call it. A farmer said, "Run the fucking ball."
I'm talking Paul Young football, and your running back's 48 pounds over the limit. Send the fucking kid. You know what I mean? You should fucking feed him. If their running backs don't split 35 carries, you're gonna lose that game, though. Landry Jones should not attempt over 10 passes. Not with that running crew. He shouldn't.
You shouldn't have to.
No, you stack the box, fucking cool. More people to break over. You know what I mean? Like,
Somebody's getting hurt.
yeah. What else we got?
Uh,
What are we coming up on now?
Free agents in the NFL.
Ooh, okay. Again, I like it. Let's see if I can make.
Can I retract my?
No, you like Tom Brady in Dallas. What the fuck?
I don't.
Wild Bill's gonna like wet himself. Wait, he's so excited right now. He probably just shot in his pants. You think it too? No, not everybody.
Well, I've been drinking. Okay.
All right, hit me. Now you thought about it now. All right, so last week Tom Brady was going to fucking Dallas. Where does he think he's going now? Where do you feel?
Well, I still don't know, but
I have no fucking clue.
but what you talking about with the Titans made more sense than mine.
Are you jumping on bandwagon?
No, I'm not jumping on
I was
there.
gonna say I'll move
Okay,
my bandwagon.
I might be buying a ticket. I'm
Okay.
gonna wait for my card to
Parking
clear.
that motherfucker around back. You don't see me.
Yeah.
No, I just mean
All
I
right.
don't think he's gonna go to Dallas.
Is
I really
Philip
don't know.
Rivers hanging out?
No.
I think-
he'll get a 1 or 2.
Oh, he can get a 1 or 2 anywhere he wants.
Yeah.
Does he hang it?
I don't see him hanging it up.
Man, I think he's just mentally fucking dead.
I think he's gonna hang it up. I think he calls San Diego and say, hey.
He is the
They've already agreed.
Or,
to part
yeah,
ways,
they're done. So I mean, his whole career's been there.
Okay, so I'll just get this out on the video. We're going into the 2020-2021 season, right? There's a lot of 20s in there. 2021 season of football. Are they going to move back to San Diego, or are they going to stay in fucking LA? What are we doing here?
Well, I haven't heard this talk before. I thought they moved to LA to become the LA Chargers.
Again.
Well, I mean,
So let's just cut
St.
it.
Louis and the Rams and the Raiders just want to just jump and go back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
why
6
not?
stadium though. That's fucking
Motherfucker looks
fancy
like
right
a
there.
Death Star.
That's something that can fucking take over
Oh,
the
shiny
shit. We might play a game in space by the end of the year.
We got the
Well,
space,
so I just want to call it
Fuck
Chargers.
that
then.
London game.
we
Yeah,
got
fuck
the
that.
Space
We're
Force
going to the moon.
up there guarding the shit, and we're playing in space.
Trump 2020, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, I don't want it because the day he hangs that up is the day he is our new Dan Marino, the best quarterback to never
Yeah.
win.
But where could you go right now to win one?
Wherever Tom Brady does it.
Okay, I mean,
If
Brady-
Brady leaves New England, Rivers goes to New England.
Ooh.
I mean, he'd be going to the perfect spot. And
He
the
ain't
thing
get
is-
paid.
No,
He
he
ain't
ain't.
get paid.
But,
He didn't get 8 mil.
Belichick is a smart motherfucker and can figure some shit out.
Yeah, but he's like next level smart. Because
Yeah.
it would all make sense to hit Brady again for a 1 year. That makes sense
Oh,
to
yeah.
everybody who's ever watched football in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is what I will say, "Meh, pick up somebody in the 15th fucking round of this draft and go to the goddamn Super Bowl with him."
Yeah.
The dude's like next fucking level
Give him,
Rain
give him
Man.
a whole,
Like,
a whole
he's-
off season to figure out the Titans, the Chiefs, Houston, the Ravens. Figure those teams out, and he's smart enough to do it. He's got all this time to figure that shit out, to go out there and get certain players.
I think it's pretty simple to beat Baltimore though. We've seen that done like evidently.
Yeah.
Like, hey, maybe
I think
Lamar
Belichick
Jackson
is a
fucking
lot
throw.
like the U.S. military. We have plans to invade every country. He has plans to beat every team.
We're on Cincinnati. We're on.
Yeah. I don't
Mile
know.
number 4 and 7.
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't know, man. I think that's interesting. That's good rumor status right there. Rivers going up there, but I think if he leaves again, he's our new Dan Marino, best quarterback to not win a Super Bowl. But I feel like name one quarterback he couldn't start over. Philip Rivers. Now, granted, he's declined,
Yeah.
but I still think he could start.
I
For
still think
any
he has a
fucking
heart.
team.
He
I
wants to
think
play.
him and
He
Patty
wants-
Mahomes, if you took feelings out of it, if you took just 2 quarterbacks straight up, I think it'd be a lot closer than what people think.
It'd be,
Philip Rivers.
I wouldn't put him over Mahomes. with what
No,
Mahomes
no,
does.
just because of age. But
Yeah,
I mean, like, you
but
take age out of it, you put him on paper, and you look, and you're like, what the fuck aren't we starting him?
Yeah.
All the experience he's got. Yes, it's been so damn hard for him. It's like they're always missing that 1 or 2 pieces.
It's the whole fucking, like, the Gordon show turned into that for the past
Yeah.
2 years. You know, that wrecked him. And then Hunter Henry could have possibly been one of the best tight ends we've ever fucking seen. He could have been our new Travis Kelce. Kid just can't get healthy.
Yeah.
Bless his heart. But, man, I feel like Philip Rivers can go start for anybody. You know,
He's got
He's
the
going to Dallas.
name four teams that you don't feel comfortable him playing for. You know, fuck, I'll take him. But I think he can play anybody. But I fucking what?
I don't want to.
You supported Matt Ryan, Matty Ice this long, and you don't want Rivers 1 year?
I think Matty Ice.
They'll never do it. But if they
They'll
traded
never
quarterbacks, I
get-
wouldn't be
The
surprised.
Falcons won't get back to. And I'm not sure if it's just the offense that they're running, but the thing is, they show times in the season, the offense is fucking rolling, and in the next game, I don't know what to fucking do. Run this play. Stopped. Okay, run this play. Stop. I mean, what the? Come on now. You got Jet Jones over there. Don't you fucking.
The worst nickname ever for the best wide receiver we've seen in years.
Julio the Jet.
No! Stop!
Why?
No, don't feed into the dumb nickname. You're one of the issues with corn dog.
No, I didn't fucking.
You know what I mean?
No, I like corn dog because he was always
Exactly.
Yeah.
Corn
That's
dog
the
is
issue.
perfect.
Yeah, you guys bought into
That's
it.
why I said put a little mustard on it.
God.
Send it.
No, I think that you guys have aged. That's all it is. Falcons have aged. That's why they're not relevant. You still hold stock in Devontae Freeman.
No,
what
I
the
don't.
fuck is wrong with y'all?
Dude,
How is he on a team?
Dude can't take a hit without his head hurting.
He's Tony Romo.
Exactly.
Yeah, like Troy Aikman. You see how he looks commentating these games? That's what Devontae Freeman and Tony Romo was gonna look like in 5 years.
Like fucking
prescriptions. So
Pre-game, you got
I
Joe
won't
Buck.
feel my shoulders to my fingertips, but God, I don't hurt no more.
You got pre-game. You got Joe Buck and Joe Buck clean, cool. You know, Fucking Aikman shows up.
Aikman looked like he just rolled out of a damn dive bar.
No, it looked like he just rolled up.
he just come off a 3-day bender.
Yeah, he had
bloodshot eyes.
Yeah.
Beard just all nappy looking.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, doing his thing.
One that I feel like sneaking under the radar, AJ Green's real big in the free agency right now. We're all like holding a lot of stock in because he's like, fuck you Cincinnati, trade me. And they're like,
yes, but
we don't trade family members. And he's like, fuck y'all ain't family.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. This place sucks. I've been trying to catch passes from the fucking Red Rocket. Okay? I have
the worst name.
That is the best name for a ginger QB. Crazy?
The Red Rocket. Okay.
So I don't know. He's been kind of taking the highlight, but man, for all you Dallas Cowboy fans out there, I'd be real worried about Amari Cooper trying to stay because I don't think he wants to.
No.
I don't think he wants it one bit. And if he leaves, who's your fucking wide receiver core? I'll wait.
Well,
you gonna get Witten back out for one more year?
What's that white guy with long hair?
Oh, Beasley? Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's in Buffalo.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. See who you got? What's his name? Gallup. I think that's one. I don't.
He wasn't a bad receiver. He's not a number one.
No, he can't carry. He can't carry a number 2 receiver job right now.
But are they gonna go out and get Dez again?
Man, listen.
Whoa.
You see this, right? You see this?
I
would put in on a fucking PayPal right now to buy the idea out of Dez Bryant's head. If that's the only team that wants him, go XFL. That is not where you want it. Now, in 2 years, you go, Dez goes Kansas City because there's talk. Now that's a fucking red zone nightmare for anybody in the AFC right now. Sammy Watkins and him and Travis Kelce.
Sammy's talking about, or they're talking about him not staying.
Yeah, they're talking about him leaving, like perfect compliment.
Yeah.
Dez isn't going to be Dez at the Cowboys. Dez is now a possession, 10 yards and in receiver who's 6'4", 220 with soft hands.
Yeah.
He's not going to be your fucking streak.
But you put him in a jump ball in the end zone.
Yeah, I'll take 60-40 Dez wins that.
Yeah.
And I'm not a scientist and I'm not good with numbers.
Well, you got Travis Kelce and Dez Bryant down there in the end zone.
Yeah, 60% of the time it works every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Dez wants to retire a Cowboy, like respect, I got that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But if, man, like when he signed with the Saints, I got excited.
I
was like,
do.
bet. I got fucking Michael Thomas on the other end.
I think I drafted him.
Let's go.
I drafted him.
And then it was
and
like,
he got hurt.
My Achilles. And I was like, no. But I think if, I think he's got another year or two. I do. I think there's gas in that tank. And I kind of hope he goes somewhere, but I don't see Amari and a star on his helmet next year. I don't see it. And our buddy Nick is not going to like that comment because I think that's one of his keepers coming up in fantasy football. And he's not.
He signed with the Bengals.
I would trust Joe Burrow over that headache of Dallas right now. I don't know, man.
Does Joe Burrow buy a house in Cincinnati, or does he just rent one?
Hopefully he rents.
I would think that.
And then hopefully they just they hate who he is as a person, and you don't fit in his family and trade him off so he has a successful career.
Yeah. He's like, I'm just gonna rent this.
Like all you fucking OU fans were fucking rock hard. Cleveland. Fuck yeah, Baker's gonna turn it around. That dude disappeared after 2 years.
I mean, when he came in after Tyrod Taylor, they benched Tyrod Taylor and Baker came in. He showed there were some things that could possibly become something. But then there was an off season.
People had time.
And it all went out.
Rookie quarterbacks usually work well.
No.
Quarterbacks you've never seen before work well. There's no film.
Yeah.
Now, I understand why they started him over Tyrod because of the injury.
Yeah.
That was a year too soon.
Yeah.
And now watch what happens to Kyler this year. I'll call it. Put me on the fucking stand right here. Video evidence.
You got
Kyler is going to. His season will be no better than Baker's this year.
how high?
They have a whole season with film.
How high do you put Larry Fitzgerald on your wide receiver list?
As far as current or all time?
All time, just as a
top.
player person.
Top. Oh, player person?
Yeah.
Top 5.
Oh yeah.
Hands down.
Never in trouble. Stayed with one team.
I say the same thing about Julio.
Yeah.
Top 5. Easy.
Yeah.
Randy, top 5. Chris Carter, top 5. I'll leave it at that, because I'll leave the suspense there for the rest of it.
That last one.
Because everybody's going to think I want to say Mike Larkin, but absolutely fucking not for the cocaine. Thanks. Jerry Rice.
Yeah, when I seen that Larry Fitzgerald come back one more year, I'm like, God, love it. He still has the heart.
I fucking drafted him because I was like, rookie quarterback, one of the best ever played in the league. This dude's going to get force fed. I think he had like 12 receptions on the season.
Yeah.
And he was healthy the whole time.
And he still comes back another year.
What's wrong with him? It's broken.
1 year deal. He's like, you know what?
Hey, putting up with fucking, goddamn, what's his name? Carson, the quarterback.
Oh yes.
Palmer?
Yeah, Carson Palmer. Putting up for him for as long as he did. And when he left, I was like,
You had, what's his name? You had Rosen in there too.
I was like, you know what? God bless you, Larry. Hey,
It's a good
I'm a
man.
good man getting out of here. He's like, I'm staying. I was like, no, he shouldn't. And then he, like you said, he put up with Rosen that year, and I was like, oh fuck, he's done now. Kyler's coming in. You're still there?
Yeah.
And then after this season, he's like, man, I'm thinking about coming back. Fucking trade yourself. Like, you own more stock in the fucking Arizona Cardinals than anybody.
Yeah.
You have to.
But it
Because they work on the same Walmart bias. You know, if you're there for 5 years, you get 10 shares. He's got to own 68% of the Arizona Cardinals. Trade yourself.
But it's really cool to see that he's like, I'm gonna only get 1 more year. Now,
This got to be 15, though, right? This has got to be.
this has to be it because the Cardinals are not even in a position to make a run.
Kenyon Drake just shocked and awed that fucking offense for the last 6 weeks.
But they're not in a position to make a run.
I think
I'm
they're in
sorry.
a division they are.
I mean, you had the Rams that were fucking awesome. And
What the hell happened to the Rams?
Jared Goff happened to the Rams.
Yeah.
Because it ain't the play call.
Slump, you know?
It ain't the play call. It ain't the personnel. It's Jared Goff happened to that. Because you can look at last year's film, the year before, where he would step in and then out of the pocket to complete a throw, shoulders, hips, turn towards downfield. This year he was
You just get gun
back
shot?
foot. Yeah, I think he's trying to do more than what he
But
should.
you had the 49ers are up.
How long does that hold? How long does that hold, boys?
As long as the run game does. Well, I say that as long as the defensive line does, because that's their.
They have a defense. They have a run game. Like I think you said last video, Garoppolo. He's not gonna be that.
He's not the fix.
You could plug
But
PJ Walker into that and probably get just as much.
Willie Longdick coming out with some crazy shit. All
But
right.
you got the 49ers are relevant. Seattle, I don't think they're gonna go anywhere anytime soon. I won't say they're there.
You what?
Maybe they're back. I don't know, but they're there. The
If
Rams,
Chris
I think the
Carson
Rams
doesn't
are
fumble
still
the ball
going downhill.
28 times last season. They're fucking playing. Bless his heart, got him on face team. Push you alone.
Okay.
I love. If he just held on to the fucking ball for the whole season,
Okay,
they would
let me
change a lot
ask
of
this. Can
things.
the Cardinals be better than the 49ers?
No.
Absolutely.
Can the Cardinals? Oh, okay.
What?
Can the Cardinals be better than Seattle?
Yes. I say yes to both. I don't like Kyler Murray or the Cardinals. I'm saying they can be better than
Okay.
I think San Fran was a one and done.
You think the Cardinals
really do,
will be
because
better than
Garoppolo
Seattle?
is mediocre. The run game happened with a third string running back. They had Tevin Coleman ranked over this kid.
Yeah.
They seen something that put Tevin fucking Coleman, one of the best two backs in the league at the time,
Third down
over
back,
him.
Good one.
They had Jarrett fucking McKinnon. This dude couldn't make it work in Vikings. He couldn't work it in the Lions. And he wins the #1 spot. And you guys think this Mostert kid's gonna just fucking slide into #1 next year? He's gonna run this motherfucker. He's gonna average 1,800 yards. Ezekiel Elliott take a back seat. I'm winning the rushing record. You fucking hire and draft pussy. Ain't the way it's gonna happen. I think they're one and done. I think Bosa gets doubled next year, just like Aaron Donald.
That's true, yeah.
He's gonna disappear. I think Richard Sherman, we see what happened in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Not
7
fucking
attempts to him, 7 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown.
Sherman who?
Right.
Yeah.
Revis Island. We're doing it all over again. We pick
No,
one corner, we run him for 2 years, and he disappears. Josh Norman, another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The corners can be exposed.
Josh Norman to the Vipers.
I still think they throw way more punches if they throw touchdowns. Yeah. I don't know, man. I see Seattle being. I don't know. That depends a lot. If Daddy Drew comes back, if Drew Brees comes back, I gotta go.
I think Drew comes back. I think they want.
If he does another 1 year,
and that's when I think
he's gonna need some help.
Bridgewater is leaving.
I hope
Bridgewater
he
goes somewhere else.
He will.
I don't know. Do they let him?
The thing is you got to. I mean, New Orleans is sitting on a.
Did he win every game when Drew was out? He won like 4-2 or something like that.
I mean, he
played
did
well.
good. Yeah.
He went to Seattle and beat that ass.
Yeah. So New Orleans organization? Okay, we got Bridgewater. Young. We got Breeze, old. And do we cut ties with Breeze?
No.
He took us.
No.
He won. But what do we do with Bridgewater?
Now Bridgewater, everybody's like high on him. I think he did well. I think he did really well.
But he did well in that system, in that offense.
Well, it's the same thing as like Kyler did good last year. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's film, but do they say, hey, we're gonna do Breeze 1 more year? He's gonna say, fuck you, get rid of me. I'm out. I don't want to hear money. I don't hear shit. I'm out. I want to fucking start.
He's starting somewhere next year.
Oh.
But then you got Taysom Hill. He's already said he want to play quarterback.
I fucking want to play quarterback in the NFL too.
I'm saying though, but he's ready to walk out if he doesn't get
I mean, you can't go to St. Louis to try out for the Guardians, so our chances are shot right now.
No, I'm heading down to Galveston, so I'm gonna pass right through Dallas.
So you're gonna stop at the Prescott spot. Okay, I see it.
I'm looking realistic here. I would take his spot. I prefer
I would
to be
play
a
out
renegade over a cowboy. I'm already a cowboy. I want to be a renegade cowboy.
Why don't you be a Cowboy for life?
I am.
Go from Stillwater to Dallas.
I would rather kick myself in the dick. Just sit right here, stand up, and right in the dick.
Can you do that? I want to see this.
This is a trick. I'm gonna fall for it because I haven't
Fall.
had much trick. But yes, it can be done. What you got down on there, bud?
well, we need to talk about the Thunder. We had a viewer request on that one.
Viewer request on the
What did Vegas put them at?
30. 2 wins.
And they are at now.
35 or so.
All-Star break was last night. Well, this past weekend.
They've definitely been playing outside their depth chart.
But
so I don't know how that's gonna stack up. Because I think right now they're the 6th seed in the West.
Check that.
I don't know how that's gonna stack up because I mean, it's the West is stacked. So
OKC 6 seed. 33.
33 wins, 6th seed behind Denver, Utah,
LA,
Lakers,
Clippers,
Houston, and Houston.
Wow, Utah. Wow.
They got that young cat. What's his? I don't know what his name is. Anyways, but yeah, so they talked about, okay, shock and awe here. It's going to blow your minds. When Westbrook left, I pretty much quit caring.
Same here.
I quit caring before he left.
The way Durant left, fuck off.
Bullshit. Westbrook left in a respectable way.
Okay, so when Durant came back for a game in Oklahoma City with his new team, whichever one, we didn't make a 5-minute montage.
No.
His great.
We gave him 5 minutes of booze.
Right.
Yeah.
And middle fingers up in the air.
Roll your ankle. Roll your ankle. You know what I mean? And when the way Westbrook stayed behind, did everything he could, put his heart and soul out there, and you can't say the kid didn't go 100% full throttle the entire game. The way he left, and when he came back with Houston earlier this year, we made a 5-minute montage of what he meant to our community, what he meant to us as fans, as teams. Like, the fucker got teary-eyed.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's a human being.
Mm-hmm.
And, god damn it, I just hope the best for him.
That's my thing was, it's like when
But as far as the Thunder go, and then they start talking about Steven Adams trades, I said, do it, we'll burn that fucking stadium.
Do not get rid of the Kiwi.
Yeah.
No.
The Kiwi's kind of
He's the only thing we have left. You know what I mean? he's not enough for me to watch it.
No,
He's enough for me to
but
respect it.
I mean, he is such a charismatic person.
And you know, he's like the smallest sibling. He's all
You're
Yeah,
shit.
that's
His
crazy.
sisters are like Australian gold medalist shot putters.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
And they the term "built like a brick shithouse" is meant from the Addams family. Like, yeah, they're fucking monsters. I bet their mom was like 5'6". I bet it. 112 pounds at 5'6", and she just births these fucking behemoths. You know what I mean?
Dad,
Bless her heart.
Dad put everything he got into it.
Yeah.
Literally.
I think
He took steroids right before he ejaculated.
Yeah, for sure. Chris Paul's not as old and washed up as I thought.
No, but I think his experience and his demeanor.
His
He's
style
not
of
flashy.
play works with Billy Donovan.
And he got a dunk last night.
I think that.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And alley-oop. Yeah.
I do like Westbrook, but you know, I went and looked at the stats, and what he was doing for the Thunder, it didn't fit. I mean,
No.
29% at 3-point last year, 65% free throws from your point guard.
That's pretty low.
It's,
Pretty low, right? Well, I mean, you know, when he was there too, like, who do you have to help? He had Paul.
We had Paul Carmelo or Carmelo.
Oh.
I mean, but
Caramello.
Yeah.
Carmelo. Carmelo. I like that.
I think with Westbrook leaving, his left, when he left, Adams grew.
Yeah.
As a player, like, because, you know, I was a big Nick Collison fan.
Oh, I
Like,
like that.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we throw him in the playoffs. It was like, hack the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And he would just start wrecking people. He'd get 5 fouls within 9 minutes. And I'm like, they won't charge that fucking lane again. Will they, Nick? You got motherfuckers over there on timeouts rubbing their forearms and shit because he was just hacking them. He was just a big body. I loved it. I think Adams, he's the last true center in the league. I've said that for the past 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
A true center. He's not fucking Ibaka's big ass. Get out of the 3-point line, you fucking bring it inside.
Yeah, Ibaka,
He found a
Ibaka was-
team that worked for.
Yeah.
But for us,
No,
you're 7 foot.
Yeah.
Get your fucking ass in the paint.
Ibaka was really good about coming in and getting the block out of nowhere.
no, he's a great shot
Yes.
blocker.
Great shot blocker. I think Chris Paul, his experience, his demeanor, has with all the young talent, has made them better. It's shaping them.
They
I
can
mean,
run an offense with Chris Paul. You
Yes.
couldn't do that with
Westbrook would just, you got 18 seconds on the shot clock and he's fucking trying to drill a 3, pass the fucking ball, get some movement.
And with as little defense as ran in the NBA, an offense can do something.
Very sure about that.
Yeah, I fucking. Were you coming up Westbrook for his play style?
No. I'm just saying. It seemed like at times Westbrook would be a ball
I think you said frustrated wrong. In the fucking hell. Paul George would show up when Westbrook would.
hog. Well,
Westbrook had an off game. Paul George was fucking quiet as a church
but
mouse.
when Paul George had no shoulder, where was Westbrook at? I mean,
He
you
can't do it
got
by
18.
himself. We've seen that for 4 years.
He can't do it for 82 games for
No,
5 seasons.
And-
Just,
we talked about it last video. I think they should cut the NBA down.
no,
I think they should.
82 games.
I think they should cut baseball down a little more too. But
Don't take
We-
my baseball away.
we took that. We talked about that.
That's all I got in the summer.
Five games in a week. I know these guys stand around a lot, but come on now, let's 162 games.
That's about 100 more than there should.
Don't take my baseball from me.
Let's cut the season down and make the playoffs more.
But on this Thunder kick, like I'm just looking back at the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. They hosted the Cavaliers, no LeBron obviously,
Yeah.
1-6. Hosted the Detroit Pistons, 1-7. Hosted the Celtics. Right, that's a big
Celtics
team.
is a good team.
Lost by 1.
Yeah.
Spurs at home, lost by 8. The Spurs are going to be the Spurs.
Well, you got
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Popovich.
Coach Popovich. You got Popovich. He's a genius.
And then the Pelicans, we went to New Orleans and put it up 5 points on them. This next
with
5
with Zion, yeah.
is the Denver Nuggets home.
Mm.
Yeah,
That'll
number
be a
1,
big
wasn't
game.
it? Yeah, I think they're number 1. And then we got the Spurs at home again. Then we go to the Bulls, host the Kings, go to Milwaukee.
So the Kings are coming to town.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Buddy Hield coming to town.
Buddy Hield?
Hield?
Where'd he play?
He played for OU.
OU has a basketball team?
They do.
That's like trying to say Oklahoma State has one too.
Don't talk to shit there.
I think OU has a better record than OSU.
I think the last relevant year we had in basketball at Oklahoma State was what, 04? When we went to like the Elite Eight?
With Blake Griffin. That was it.
Wrong school.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about OU had, that was, Blake Griffin was the,
No, it was.
Oh, you had Trae Young.
they had Trae Young.
Trae Young, that's the one I didn't like.
Yeah, Trae Young. Why you don't like
What's
him?
the one that looked like a man, I'm trying to say that very PC.
Just go ahead.
That looked sketchy at best, but it's like, he looked homeless. Like his scraggly hair, his fucked up little pencil mustache. He was your point guard, I think. Who was the last one that came out?
Was that Trae Young?
Was he at the All-Star game?
Yes. No, he won the, he
may have won
Buddy Hield won the 3-point contest.
But he was like dark. Right?
Yeah, dark.
Yeah,
he
no, I'm
was,
talking about
from
light
the
skin.
Bahamas, and he had that kind of, it's hard to understand him.
Yeah. I'm talking about that light skin bud.
That was Trae Young.
Yeah. He looks like he's gonna beg for money.
He's doing some good stuff.
That's great. I'm glad you play ball.
He did. I think he did
trust
the
yourself.
half-court shot in the.
Speaking of half-court shots,
Oh,
did we see the Kiwi bang his first?
Oh,
three?
yeah.
What is
Fucking lost it.
he just channeled his inner sister.
And then he's like,
He shot put that
And the shimmies.
from 10 feet behind the half. It drains it. He
Just
shimmied. I
little
was like, I hit it. Feel it,
I'm
bud.
gonna love that.
That's good shit, man. That's good shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I'll have to look that up just to see the shimmy.
I'll say this: now that the All-Star break's over, I'll pay more attention to NBA.
I'll if I see a game. on,
Now it
I'll
starts
catch
to
it.
kind of, you're gonna
Now
start.
it gears up enough for me.
Yeah.
Because
they're going to
before-
start playing harder and
Yeah, because it's like as soon as they start getting into it, where like James Harden and Westbrook will play 38, 42 minutes for like 3 games in January, and it's like, oh, we're getting ready for the All-Star break. Hold on. I gotta go for the dribble challenge this year. And I'm flying to LA to sell my new blazer jacket line that I made, and but after the All-Star break, like it's every game matters. So I'm gonna start paying attention. So we'll see what happens there with the Thunder.
When's the trade deadline in the NBA?
They have one of those?
They have one of those. Does anybody?
I think it was like
No series.
the trade deadline.
You just-
I think it's before the combine or the draft. Before the combine or the draft. One of the
well,
other.
that son bitch didn't even line up the shot. He just,
No, he grabbed it and just launched
I
it.
told you, he just shot put the fuck out of it.
I wasn't even. That's the
He
flick
got
of the
his
wrist.
sister. His sister was
He
like,
was
I'm
jamming.
so proud of you.
Yeah. He's channeled his inner sister. Trade deadline.
I could watch this 100 more
I know,
times.
it's awesome. Here's,
Holy shit.
There's another angle of it right here.
Oh, that's already happened.
Oh, gotta go.
February 6th, the trade deadline.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, baseball's trade deadline is after.
You can't talk about that, can you? Like it's not even in season.
No, I'm saying other sports.
College baseball started.
I'm saying other
I think
sports
we
trade
dropped it
deadlines.
like Grambling State though. OSU did. Our fucking women look good.
Well, last year or the year before, we lost to fucking. Who was it?
James High School.
Damn near Grand Canyon University.
What the
We just I think that's who we lost to. It's like Grand Canyon State University. Like we just lost to like fucking 4-1 or some shit.
We played them 3 games last year, the year before, and lost the series.
Yeah, like we went to Omaha. Was it last year or the year before? That's the one we lost.
We lost to Texas Tech last year in the Supers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had one bedlam though in wrestling. A real main sport. You guys wouldn't know anything about that with your collar pop and your fucking visors up there in Norman, but yeah. So let's roll a way too early Big 12 finish. Football. Let's go.
Way too early?
Way
Okay.
too fucking early. It's not
Shit.
even- yeah, let's go. Is Texas back?
Oh fuck no, they're not.
No. I think they'll win 9 games this year.
You know what?
They can win. I don't consider that bad for them, not from where they came from.
Well, it's a stepping stone.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
they're
saying
bad either,
9.
but I'll say 9 wins.
I mean, for us, for Oklahoma State, we're back at 9 games, at 9 wins.
Ooh.
I'll be surprised if it's not an Oklahoman Big 12 title.
I would.
I
think it would.
I would love that. I mean, it's like,
we
because
got-
I would love that being here in Oklahoma. That would be great because you're gonna get 2 Bedlams.
Yeah, but it's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
fucking Jerry World, though. So.
Well, it's gonna be Jerry World, but
Be a good game. I think we got a good game coming up for Bedlam,
and they're going to Norman this year.
Yeah.
which
Yes.
home doesn't really seem to matter. It really doesn't. I mean,
It's
cause
the last time we won in Norman.
Tyreek Hill ran that punt back.
Oh, wait, hold on. You said that wrong.
It's called punting again, Bob.
yeah. It's we didn't pin in deep enough. Let's punt it again.
You
And
know
Tyreek
what?
Hill said,
I'm about to
Okay.
down the spear and walk. I'm about to down the spear and walk home. Fuck y'all.
alright, we'll still be talking about it by the time you get there.
I gotta get my car.
You know what's fucked up is that, like, as OSU fans, like, OU has that series and we're never going to catch up.
Oh God, no.
No.
It's the same thing like
But you
Texas
guys-
years over where you weren't gonna catch up, but
You guys get so mad when we win.
Oh dear
Because-
God, the world
Because
falls apart.
95% of the time, it's your fucking fault we
Exactly.
won.
okay, would you like to be pinned 3 count by your little brother? No. You want to beat your little brother's
I
ass.
was the little brother.
So how many times
Same here.
Yeah.
you don't like getting pinned?
You think I learned to choke people out by video games? It's my only defense. You hop on the back. I think OU will make it out of the Big 12 again.
Yeah, they're gonna be Big 12. They're gonna make it to the Big 12 championship. I won't call them champions
I don't see
yet.
it. I don't see them in playoff though.
No, I don't see playoff berth for the Sooners, but what I will see is whoever wins Bedlam in the regular season will lose it in the Big 12 title game.
Mm.
I can definitely see
We're
that.
going to switch it this year, whether you guys like it or not.
Oh.
This is like one of 4 years. Every
You
4
calling
years,
ready?
we get a team that we can fucking compete with what we got. We can compete again.
As long as we stay healthy.
Was Hubbard was his worst game against OU?
Oh,
I
don't think so.
I don't think it was his
I
worst.
mean, we showed him. He didn't do what he showed he can do before.
He still got what, like a buck 20?
He's still in the ground.
Was that his worst though?
No. I think his worst game was like Oregon State, and I think because he pulled him in half. He had like 98 and like 3
That's true.
scores or something stupid. He didn't get any yardage in one game. He got like 3 or 4 touchdowns, and we
Yeah.
pulled him.
Yeah,
But,
something like that.
Yeah, it was something like I don't know, man. I feel like we're good. I feel like Tyler went down last year. That's what hurt us. We didn't have that.
I think the problem with OSU fans, y'all are you think like OU fans think with championships. Right? Well, we got this championship. We've gone into the past 3 years thinking we got a championship in the bag, and the season starts and you're just like, fuck.
No,
We're not gonna win a championship because you got fucking Ohio State over here lighting everybody up. You got fucking Clemson doing everything. You know, you got Alabama. You got all that stuff. So like, I feel like as you talking as an OSU fan, like this is it. This is the year. But you talk about it as this is the year we're gonna beat OU.
No.
But we're over here like this is our year. We're gonna win a title.
We start with realistic expectations.
And the thing is,
well said, really.
I will give that to you.
Say it with your chest, motherfucker.
I will give that to you. I mean, I'm an OSU fan. I mean, I want OSU to do well.
Don't be
Because I
our
want them-
fan.
No, I'm not a
You know what
fan.
I mean? Like,
But
we're
whoever
not your
plays-
OSU until Bedlam. Well, fuck off. We don't want your shit.
Anybody that plays Texas, yes, beat Texas. Fuck Texas.
Why are they so hard on Texas? Because they just punched them in the 90s? Is that why?
You know why?
If that's the case, we should
You
hate
know
y'all
why
too.
it's so windy here? Because Texas blows. Okay.
I'm just saying, by the same instance, we should hate y'all like that. We don't.
No, I mean, but the thing is,
We
the thing
set
is,
realistic
OSU
expectations, and instead of selling out for one program football, we win titles across the
That's
board.
fine. You can have all those other titles.
We
We'll
will
take
take
them.
every
Take
single
them.
one of them.
Take all those other titles.
That's right.
But what's one that everybody's watching on Saturday and during the week?
I mean, that could be anything, really.
Well,
Depends on what program you have.
If you got the,
I got the Big 12
Wait,
network. I got the Big
Hold up,
I got-
who has won the Bedlam series over like the last 10 years?
Don't do that. Don't want to hurt his feelings. He's ready. He's buying
the Rhythm series, and I mean, I don't care.
Like all sports.
I
The
told you,
university
that's the
against
issue.
university.
I
That's
told
the
you
biggest
guys,
issue
I
with
got
me.
good traction. I can make it back to my
That's
car.
my issue with a lot of OU fans. It's literally football or fucking nothing.
Well,
Well, they got softball now because they're good with softball now.
softball.
Half of them don't even brag about it.
I mean, when my daughter was playing softball, I was a little bit more into softball. Now she's not playing. I'm like,
And I'm looking forward to the softball season this year. I mean,
gonna-
Big 12 has, I think,
This is
4
why
in the top
I
25
hate
now.
not having cable or satellite because I don't get it.
They don't put it on TV enough anyway.
Well, no,
Which is
but when they
garbage.
do, I want to be able to watch it. I want to
The
be
only
able
time they
to.
put it on TV is like the tournament.
Well, yeah, but I want to be able to like, hey, they're playing. I wanna
One
watch
thing
it.
I'm looking forward to is I'm hoping they do this is because I got ESPN Plus.
I do
and,
too.
You know, the Big 12,
I'm
Oklahoma State.
hoping-
and
I
kind
know
of
we
have
all
to
get
deal with
fucked out of $5 a month because of that stupid
Well, I got the Disney Plus.
That's
plan
what we
with
all do.
Hulu, and Hulu.
When I bought Disney, I got all that because, you know, the wife grew up on Disney.
The Simpsons. You got all the Simpsons.
No, I got fucking Hulu, I got all the Simpsons. I got Fox, I got all the Simpsons. I got DirecTV, I got all the Simpsons. But I can watch them on 4 different things. Here we
History
go.
Channel. That didn't include you.
Wait, they fucking score deals, baby.
Star Wars.
Like my biggest
Yeah, I will say the Mandalorian was worth the Disney Plus.
Okay, I'm still catching up on all the Star Wars. I was never a big Star Wars fan when I was younger. My son likes Star Wars, so I'm like, let's watch the movies.
I'll watch
My
it.
issue
We got all
was
the things
that I bought ESPN Plus before it was packaged with
Same.
Disney and all that, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it was like, hey, the fucking Conor McGregor fight, and you know, Hedgehog going at it this night, Saturday at MGM Grand. Get on ESPN Plus. Like, fuckers, I got it. What's
Yeah.
$65.99.
Yeah, $70.
Motherfucker, it's cheaper if I just bought off DirecTV. What the fuck? So then I dropped it, and then Trish's like, hey, you got ESPN Plus again because we got Disney. It's all bundled together. And I was like, great. That's gonna help me at like July when I pick my fantasy team. You know what I mean?
Like, I go to ESPN Plus to see what's on there, and it's a bunch of college basketball. That's a bunch of no names. Now, some of these guys could get in there as a 16, 15, 14 seed in the playoffs.
College basketball is a good sport.
It is a good sport. I'm not knocking it, but there's a lot of stuff that's on there. You're not going to get your Villanova versus Xavier. You're not going to get your Duke, North Carolina. You're not going to get
Those
these
are being
big
played
names
on
that-
like CBS.
They're being played on ESPN. Why can't you just like put that on ESPN Plus too for us?
Because who the
That-
fuck?
Because they're like,
How
no,
are we
we
gonna
want you to pay $10 more a month to get this shit.
How are you gonna watch Texas Tech Junior College and Waco University play? Well, you got ESPN Plus. You can watch them.
Exactly. I can watch a bunch of shit that I
No,
don't
Waco
care about.
University, the beer buzz, or whatever some goofy shit
Like, I'm
is.
so glad I'm playing
Bananas
I'm paying
Subs.
$13 a month to watch a bunch of shit that I'm not gonna watch.
Take it.
Watch, check out the detail.
You told me about that, and I need to check that
Those
out.
are fucking fantastic.
You was telling me about that. It's very. I have not checked it, but he's saying it's very good. But it also has Peyton's Place on there, and then it's got all the 30 for 30s. So I'm like,
All
I'm cool with
the
that.
30 for 30 library,
And it has-
detail with Kobe, where he breaks down.
Thought we weren't gonna bring him up.
We're not. That's it. We're done. So
We're talking about detail, not Kobe.
Yeah.
Actually,
Not-
he's the one that created the whole series, but Peyton Manning has detail, which is fucking phenomenal.
because he was telling me like, hey man, like,
How do
watch
we
this.
not hold him from fucking insurance and put him in a fucking comedy booth right next to Tony Romo?
Holy
Oh
shit,
my
man.
God.
I could
We're
literally,
predicting scores in the first quarter.
I could literally do this and enjoy the game better.
Yeah.
Just hearing those two go back and forth, because I love the fact that Tony Romo was like, okay, see, Brent, when they're set up like this, what we're going to do is a wheel route. This wheel route's going to act like a block, so it's going to be a delaying route. So this left guard's going to pull here, he's going to be wide open about the 10-15 because that cover 3 is going to cover that hole. Set hut, here comes the guard that pulls, here comes the delayed wheel route, he's open, touchdown. He's like, well, by God, Tony, you know what you're talking about.
I don't
And then
care.
like the next game
I
after
will-
the interview, he said that he was been told to calm down.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
then the next
he's
interview, he was
calm.
like, oh, what are they going to do here, Jim? 4 birds, one of them.
I've been saying for years it is his ability as a quarterback that held him back from winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Intelligence, probably one of the best ever.
Yeah. Okay, you hold on. Hear me
His
out.
ability to play is what held him back.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
That's not fair because Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls.
That defense though.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the fucking gum. The catch.
Manning.
Okay.
The worst Manning. Literally that we've ever seen.
Including the oldest brother.
Hold on. Yeah, he's pretty funny though. But Archie, how many Super Bowls?
100. No idea.
Exactly.
But I know he was 10 times better than his
Hear
fucking
me
young
out.
son.
Hear me out. This. You have James Madison and Fordham University playing, and you got Gus Johnson and Tony Romo calling that game. Are you watching?
Fuck yeah, I am.
I hope to God they put that on the ESPN Plus. It's worth my $5
Exactly. Tony Romo is such a
That
genius.
motherfucker could
It's
call
like-
water polo and I'd watch it. Yeah, I hated him as a quarterback. But I could listen to that motherfucker talk sports
Yes,
all
he
day.
knows
Yeah,
his shit. But then you throw in Gus Johnson with the being so vibrant.
I would rather have Boomer. Let Boomer call a game. Whoop! There he goes. Look at that spin
No.
there, Tony.
No, Gus Johnson.
You can't have that because Romo's going to have flashbacks of somebody hitting him every time.
A vertebrae. I mean, good catch.
Yeah.
He's
No.
got gun shy in the booth.
Gus Johnson and Tony Romo needs to happen. It's gotta happen. But are they
As
both?
long as Tony Romo's in the
both
booth, I'm
guys?
watching it. I don't care.
How about we talk about something that really bugged me last season?
Uh-huh.
I will start a fucking GoFundMe to get Kurt Herbstreit, Ohio State dick out of his mouth.
He's
I know it's never gonna happen,
it's
No,
alumni.
but I just hate when he calls an Ohio State game.
He should not call Ohio State game. Period.
But my issue with it is when he calls a high-profile game.
Yeah.
There's like these little subtle fucking comments he throws
Yeah.
in there, like, well, I mean, I've seen people doing better, or up north they play a lot of better football than this.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? Listen, you were fucking irrelevant, guy.
Yeah.
All right, just like get the fuck out of there.
You had
The only reason why you're a personality is because all of the other ones are old.
and they're bad.
Yeah, like
Or
Lee
bad.
Corso still pulls more viewers than you, and you don't know what the fuck he's saying half the time.
Whenever I tune in the last 15 minutes of game day just to see who Corso picks, that means everyone else on there is trash. I wouldn't say trash. Let me take that back. I would say
Who's
I'm
the
gonna watch.
who was the linebacker from Georgia, or was he defensive end? The white guy that does he's on there sometimes. Pollard, Tony Pollard. Made that up.
Pollock?
Pollard, Tony
Maybe.
Pollard, maybe.
I don't think it's totally.
It may not be Tony.
We'll get a correction on this in the next video.
Yeah, we'll do that.
If I can get
David Pollock.
if I can get Pollock and Desmond Howard to call like game day, and I mean whoever the main guy is, he's
You
fine.
gotta have a host.
Yeah, he's fine.
And that's
if I can just get those two,
can't think of his name.
I'd watch it every week. I'd record it. I love it. I love how anytime Michigan's brought up with a Heisman, you see Desmond like
Yeah.
he just throws a subtle like, yeah, I fucking
Just
won
a
that.
subtle jab right
I
there.
won that. And anytime we talk about, like SEC, they got a good defense. You see Pollock goes, Did you see that Georgia defense back in '97? Like, fuck yeah. Hey, listen, you were an animal. You should have been somebody. I get it, but I love the dynamic of it. Did you see that like Jesse Palmer's calling like world news at like 2 a.m.?
I did not.
That's where Strahan's gonna go. Strahan went from.
He may do that plus his other 9 fucking jobs of host. Like, I guess he hates his fucking wife.
Yeah, apparently,
There's no way.
Strahan's like, what's my schedule look like? Goddamn, New York, LA, Miami, fuck. In one day,
Yeah, red eye.
he's just all over the place.
I get
What's
somebody.
I doing in Australia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Strahan, he's fun to watch. He's got that personality.
Let's
I like him.
Let's
I like
keep it
him.
to sports, and I'll watch him.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really give a fuck. He talks about Timmy and his fucking basset hound Brad that runs a coffee shop for, fucking band material in Seattle. What the fuck do you need Strahan on there for that?
I don't know.
There isn't one other person that's good for that job. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be
You know-
somebody else.
You know what? They were probably just like, you know what? This guy can do this job probably pretty cheap. I mean,
Because we're paying him on 8 different other shows.
Yeah.
We can maybe just bundle him together like a Direct TV package.
they're like, hey, we got this Strahan bundle. You put me on here, you're gonna get me here. You put me on this one, you're gonna get me here.
That's what it's turned into. It's just it's too much for me.
Anything you guys want to plug?
We got The Asian guy couldn't be here tonight. He's out being a dad or something.
Yeah.
But we'll give a shout out to him that he knows nothing about football, but we miss him and love him very much. He wanted me to give him a shout out, so gave him.
Oh, yeah.
There
Nice.
you go.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're happy you're not here, but we miss
It went
you a little.
smoother with you not throwing up in the trash can.
We're talking about 12-year-olds. See episode 2.
Or
One.
or one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickle jar.
Pretty much anytime we have an 18 and up viewer script, that's when he's here.
Alright, anyway, guys, check out the YouTube channel, subscribe to it. MoundVisit.net's our website. I write articles on there. These guys don't do shit.
Hey, I share creative stories
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Same as me.
on Facebook.
On Facebook, Mound Visit WM is the handle. I don't see that changing just because it's there and I'm lazy.
Yep.
There's really not much else. Let's see, I'll plug my other page. I am Willie Long. I give bad advice for stupid reasons.
Stupid game, stupid prize. All right.
Just a few things there. I'm just doing that here and there. But
We appreciate y'all's time and effort into keeping up with the shenanigans that we talk about. This is what happens when grown men become grown men and have nothing better to do.
got something you want us to talk to or talk about? Let us know. Other than that, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good shit. And,
Like and share.
yeah.
Like and
Definitely share it.
Like and
You
share.
watching streamers or something? Yeah. But appreciate you guys. We'll take an absence. I'll be gone next week. We'll try to, burn the old fat up a little bit. I'm gonna get a little tan going.
No, you gotta go on that dad bod. You really don't have a kid, but you
Chicks
gotta go on
dig
that
that shit,
They
man.
fucking love that.
My wife's not happy
Well,
about it.
I'm good then.
All right, hey,
Give her a kid.
D-Rock, appreciate you guys stopping by.
Willie Long.
Yeah, say it. Say your name on it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. That's Hedgehog.
We'll do it
Hedgehog.
for you.
Like the animal.
Eric the Hedgehog, Ledbetter, yeah.
Eric the
Okay.
Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I think this one went pretty well. We can have some, under 18 people watch this. We don't talk about anything bad, do we?
I mean, robot dick, beers, cigarettes,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure I said goddamn.
I'm pretty
12
sure.
times.
That's alright. You can cuss. It's fine.
The parents drink and they probably want to have someone smoking in their house. So,
But Daddy does this and he hits mommy. And we don't need that.
I mean,
And it went to 18.
Yeah, we shot it up there. I would rather kick myself in the dick. Just sit right here, stand up, and right in the dick.
can you do that? I want to see this.
This is a trick. I'm gonna fall for it because I haven't
Fall.
had much to drink. But yes, it can be done.
You should probably get to the ring.
Oh, the robot hit. I cracked your goddamn phone. I didn't even think about that.
Speaking of video games, have y'all ever played Mario Kart?
What do you think?
We're talking about this.
Mario Kart. Mario Kart. Drinking beer.
Oh, see, no, like back in my day, we used to play Wii bowling. We'd have beer frames.
Okay.
Whoever lost that frame had to chug a beer.
Mario Kart. Mario Kart drinking game. You start the race. You have a full beer, 12 ounces. You have to finish the race and finish your beer to win.
Calls this beer. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just saying, my wife might want to drink. She might go in with you on the next bowl.
I got new traction on these shoes to make it home. So no, you know, 12 ounce beer, start the race. You cannot finish the race without finishing your beer. And you cannot drink and drive. So you gotta stop your car and drink and then continue going. So you either chug your beer, finish the race, or pace yourself, or run around past everybody, and then stop at the finish line, chug your beer, and win. But you have to do that. But it's fun.
I'd much rather just play like drinking games.
It's a drinking game
with cards.
with video games.
With cards.
Just need 3 minutes.
Circle of Death. There's only one rule card. It's a 10.
Oh,
You
really?
flip over 10, you make a rule.
See, this is where we gotta play this at your house, so I can figure out these rules, so I can
Well, if you
incorporate
guys
your
didn't live in
rules in
Arkansas, we do that.
No, like you have your your 3 face cards and your ace. So you have like the ace would be like, if you draw an ace, we man. You got take Wee Man off your fucking beer. Wee Man.
Yeah.
Little
Green Man.
Yeah,
It's a
little
Martian.
green
It's a
man,
green man.
Well,
Little
Green
guy,
Man, Wee Man, whatever. It's a little person.
We
okay?
made a fucking midget.
Don't fucking
I'm not
start.
gonna say a fucking word.
Okay.
What was it you called me last week? He was a wrestler. What? The Wee West.
Hornswoggle.
Yeah. Yeah. Still don't know that. I'm pretty sure I'm offended. Somebody touch his horns?
Yeah, take Hornswoggle off your.
No, okay.
Hedgehog here. Bet with Mace. Dallas, Seattle. I'm going to take Dallas. He's taking Seattle. Loser buys dinner for the group and watches us all eat in front of him. I'm the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Hedgehog. You're a grown-ass man and your name's Hedgehog. Your movie sucked. I watched it with the kids. It wasn't very good. But we got to bet. We got to bet. My dragons, the fire breathers. They're coming. They're bringing the heat. They're fucking blowing everybody. Deal is, bet is, whatever. The wager. My fire breathers beat your fucking whack-ass team. You buy everybody at the Mound Visit Taco Bell. And you watch us eat. I'm not gonna lose.